What will you say in a midst of just in a small group and the conversation now turn to we start people now start just talking about themselves and this conversation has to do with relationship. That's this one say, oh, I'm married. The other one say, oh, I'm married. The other one say, oh, we are just in a partnership, but we are not married. We don't want to marry. Maybe one day we'll marry. And one come and said, I am happily divorced. What will you say? And he said, I am happily divorced. And now come to that one, just come with that conversation and say, I am happily divorced. In short, as she made sure that so everybody was so interested to hear what she mean and what she's talking about happily divorced. What does this person mean and what is talking about happily divorced? They will start asking, oh, was the person not good? Why happily divorced? Was the person not okay? Then she started explaining what she mean by happily divorced. So my today question is, what will you answer somebody when somebody say I'm happily divorced? What will you say when somebody say I'm happily divorced? Will you have a word to say to that person? Will you hear the person? Just listen to that person to hear what the person mean with happily divorced? Will you advise the person? Or will you stop talking with the person because you are happily married? You don't want to be in the midst of happily divorced. So just leave your question, leave your answer in the comment section. I would like to just read your answer. Well, anyway, my topic today is about happily divorced. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Esther Vasilevsky. Today, I would like to talk about happily divorced. That is my topic today. It's about happily divorced. What is happily divorced? Happily divorced can be, when I would just say it like that, you be in a relationship and this relationship, you are not happy in it. Relationships normally support, what is relationship anyway? Relationship or marriage supposed to be you people coming together because of the love you are having for one another. And this love now bring you together and now band you together that you cannot do with the other. And the other person also cannot do with you. That is a relationship or a relationship. And the person will say, oh, because I be in Nigeria, I'll say, I don't want to miss this woman. I want this woman to be my home. So I want to marry her. Be in Nigeria, as in Nigeria. How I understand marriage. As in a Nigeria way. Because there are so other ways of marrying. That's what I'm saying, being in Nigeria as in Nigeria. So I want to marry you so that you will not leave me. So let me go and pay your bride price. Then you now become my home. That is a marriage. From a relationship, you now become a marriage. Or also in other culture, you see, then you marry before you can enter a relationship. And so there's so different ways and so on and so forth. So let's take it as in Nigeria with the way I know it. Then you now say, because you are in a relationship, you love one another, you don't want to be without one another. You now say, let us be together as a marriage person. So when this marriage does not work out, and be a marriage, normally that might be a marriage, you love one another, and that love is not turning to the opposite. And in another way, that marriage is not being turning to the opposite. Then I think you can now say to one another, so you love one another, you don't want to get quarreled to leave. So many things has happened, but let us just leave one another. You go your way, I go my way. So that we can just live, since we cannot stay together. You know, marriage, you stay together, you cannot do it with one another, you are bound together. But will not be the opposite. And you now speak together and you now say, okay, we separate. That is what I will call an happily divorced. When I see it in my own way, how will you call such, what is for you and a happily divorced? I want to hear yours. I want to read yours in the comment section or just send an inbox. I want to hear from you in the comment section. Tell me what you mean by happily divorced. So anyway, guys, I said that was my topic today. So let me bring this topic for you today because I found it, it was very interesting as I found it. So I have to think about this again and again. I said, let me bring it for you today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Esther Vasilevsky. Depending on when and where you're watching this video from. So if you like what I'm doing, you just come and support me with your like and love. And don't forget to follow this page, Esther Vasilevsky page. Also in Instagram, Esther Wazlewski. In YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, Esther Wazlewski. So guys, so what are you waiting for? In my page, you can learn. So just come and let us learn together. In my page, also so many information. Come and hear